Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening, this beautiful sunny blue skied Friday evening here in Wicklow. Don't know what it's like where you are. Hope you're looking forward to a great weekend and a very exciting weekend on the rugby front. So yes, let's all get behind the lads this weekend. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So we will begin our practice today in a seated position. Make yourself comfortable on your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, close your eyes. Slow down. Turn inward. Let go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. Just bring yourself to your mat. Becoming aware of your position. Having equal weight on both seat bones. Lengthening through the spine to sit up as tall as you can. Softening the shoulders, releasing the jaw. And then let that attention just go to your breath. Inhaling through your nose, filling your belly. Pause. And then exhaling through your nose. Extending that exhale. Making it twice as long as your inhale if you can. And let's take 3 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, slowly opening up the eyes. And from here, let's just fold forward. Let the hands come out as you just fold forward to wherever your body takes you. Taking one more breath here. And then drawing yourself back up to sit. And from here, let your right leg come out long. As you again fold forward here over this extended leg. Feel free to bend the knee. Work with your body, keeping this left foot in against the right thigh. Letting that breath help you to deepen in this fold. And then drawing yourself back up again. Let's take it to the other side, lengthening out that left leg and just bend the right leg in, having it up against the thigh as you again fold forward here. keeping that left foot flexed. And letting the breath help you. And once again, coming back up. Step that right foot over the left leg and let's take a twist here to the right, sitting up tall. So still keeping that line with the shoulders and hips, deepening the twist. And coming back to the center as we take that to the other side. Again, deepening the twist, finding the length. One more breath here. And coming all the way back to the center. Good, and let's swing it around to come and kneel. Working with your body. If you don't like kneeling all the way down, you can be up tall or you can be somewhere between the two. But again, being conscious of your alignment. Finding that straightness, that length in the spine. And let's move it into a tabletop. So shoulders over wrists, opening those hands out nice and wide, pressing into the mat, or at least pressing away from the mat. And let's take a couple of cat-cows here in tandem with your breath. So inhaling to your cow, exhaling to your cat. And once more. And then coming back to tabletop, curling the toes, let's push back and make our way up into downward dog, pushing back away from the hands, lengthening the spine. And then starting to open out the legs nice and slowly. Until you're ready to come to stillness here. Letting that head drop down, gaze towards the belly button. And let's take 3 breaths here. And then stretch that right leg out behind you. And then step it through, but just crossing it in front of that left leg. So we come into our upright pigeon pose. Lengthening through the spine here, letting the whole front of the body open up. One more breath. And then lowering the body down onto the mat. And let's take 5 breaths down here. Sleeping swan or full pigeon pose. Keeping the body nice and soft, just allowing the pose to happen. And then when you're ready, making your way back up to your tabletop and through to your downward dog for 3 breaths. And then stretching that left leg out behind you, stepping it through to come to your half pigeon here with the left leg in front. And working with your body to see where you can place this foot. So I always have to have quite a deep angle in my knee in this pose, but you might be able to have a slightly less acute angle and get a little bit more for yourself from the pose. So work with your own body and what you feel works best for you. You should feel it down the glute, the outside of the thigh. It's just a really good pose for your sacrum, your lower back. And then coming into the full pose. One more breath here. And again, making your way back up through your tabletop to your downward dog. Raising the right leg up, step it forward to the front, bending this right knee so it's over the right ankle. Looking forward into your runner's lunge, stretching that left leg out behind you on the toes of the left leg. Lengthening through the spine here. And then lifting up to your high lunge. Bringing the arms out into a T as you come forward and hover over this right leg. One more breath in this airplane pose. Great strengthening pose for the legs. And bringing the hands down onto the mat, stepping back to your downward dog again. One more breath here. Stretching that left leg out behind you and stepping it through again into your runner's lunge here, having that left knee directly over the left ankle, stretching out the right leg behind you, looking forward, nice long spine. One more breath here. And then looking for that strength in that left leg as you lift up to your high lunge. And bringing the arms out into your T, hovering over the left leg. Bringing the hands down onto the mat as you step back again into your downward dog. And stepping the feet up to the hands, coming into a forward fold here, nice and deep. Getting as close to your legs as you can. And then bend the knees. Coming all the way up, bringing the palms together. Finding that length, making yourself as tall as you possibly can. And sweeping down, forward fold again, as deep as you can go. Just trying a little bit of effort and a little bit of ease with your breath. As you exhale, just deepening that little bit of effort as you deepen into the fold. And then on the inhale, just let the body move slightly away. And exhale into it again. Bending the knees, coming all the way up. Palms together, lengthening through the body. Sweeping the arms down once again to your forward fold. Exhaling into that deepness. And from here, with the hands down on the mat, let's step it back into a plank. Shoulders over wrists. Keeping a softness in the elbows. One more breath here. And coming down on your knees and feet. Chest and belly. Forehead on the mat. Hands either side of the chest. Lifting up the forehead and the chest. Light with the hands. As you inhale, see, can you just come up a little higher? And then from wherever you are, start to engage the hands and arms and rise up higher again to your full cobra, looking forward. One more breath. And push back to a nice child's pose with your arms outstretched. Letting the whole spine round and soften as a counter to the back bend. One more breath here. And coming up, let's swing around to let the legs out in front of you for your staff pose, sitting up tall. Hands either side of the hips, lengthening through the spine. Keeping those feet flexed. And then lowering yourself down onto your mat, but let the hands come underneath you here, so your hands are under your pelvis. Let the legs come out long. And just lift the torso up and let those elbows come behind you. So your elbows are under your shoulders and they're pointing straight towards the back of the mat. And then let's come into our fish pose, just finding that bend in the mid to upper back as you let the gaze look behind you. One more breath here. And raising the head, bring the hands out from underneath you. And lower yourself down, bending your knees. Let the legs come up and the feet look at the ceiling. Soften the shoulders. Just let the legs hover there. One more breath. It's a really great, this position, for your lymphatic system, your circulation. It just gets everything, gives it a little bit of a surprise because you're putting it upside down. And so it helps it to rejuvenate. And you can remain like this, or if you want to take it into a shoulder stand or a plow, you can bend the knees and roll yourself up, bringing those hands behind your pelvis. Again, try to have those elbows facing away from you this time, pointing straight away, lengthening through the spine here. And this might be enough for you, or if you want a little bit more, you can draw those legs behind you into a plow, either having them open or narrow them, whichever works for you. One more breath here. And then raise those legs back up again, so you're back in your full shoulder stand for a breath. And bend the knees as you slowly roll yourself back down, letting the feet come onto the mat. And then let the soles of the feet meet and the knees fall out to the side. One more breath here. And bringing the knees together, hug them in to the chest and just take a little roll here from side to side. And when you're ready, coming to stillness. Let the feet come down, the legs come out long. The feet flop out to the side. And the arms down by your sides with palms facing upwards for Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. And don't forget to let us know if you've completed it. We love to hear from you. And now it's time to just relax and release and let go. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. The whole back of your body and shoulder blades. Front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And taking a little time here for gratitude. Gratitude to yourself and for all that's good in your life. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. And spend a few minutes here with your focus on your breath.